Good morning, Facebook family and YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday, December the 10th, 2013, and I wanted to talk about a discussion I had with a friend over the weekend. This past Saturday, I went to breakfast with a buddy of mine, and we were sitting at the Cracker Barrel having a delicious breakfast and just having a discussion that we had planned on a talk we had been discussing about having. This is why we met for breakfast. And got to see my little Christmas tree over there. The Charlie Brown Christmas tree is kind of crooked. I got to figure out how to straighten that tree back up on the stand. Anyway, we got to talking at breakfast. This is a friend of mine who's not really a huge fan of my YouTube videos. A lot of my friends and acquaintances don't like they're not a fan of my outspokenness. They're not comfortable with me doing these videos. They don't understand it. A lot of these guys are older than me. I'm 43. This guy I was with yesterday, Saturday is 48 years of age, and he's very conservative. And the question that really stuck in my head, he asked me, is what gives me a right to say something? Why do I feel I have to have this voice for our community? And as I was sitting there thinking, well, we all have a voice. Every last one of us. We all have a right to say and speak how we feel about whatever's going on in our communities. Black, white, gay, straight. We can all speak out. If we see some injustices that we don't like, or we see things that we don't particularly care for, why not speak out and say something? We all have a voice. All of us. And I think as a responsible adult, I have a right to talk about my life, to talk about things that have taken place in my life, to discuss things that I think that are important to the black community, particularly the black gay community, which I'm a member of. And see, this is where the problem comes in. Because a lot of my friends are very uncomfortable with their sexuality. They're uncomfortable with it. Not only are they uncomfortable with their sexuality, they're uncomfortable with their HIV status. They're uncomfortable because they're bottom. They're uncomfortable because they like to have sex with men. They're uncomfortable with, we can run down a whole list of things that these. So when they see me talking, reaching out, speaking, discussing, doing YouTube videos, and they can't do it because they feel like they don't have a voice, or they are afraid to use their voice. And see, that's what it boils down to. See, I don't live in fear. I'm not afraid of anything or anyone. I've never lived in fear. I can speak about whatever I want to because I am a man, and I'm going to talk about what I want to. Some people, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these so-called friends of mine who don't like what I'm doing, they don't have to deal with me. This is my life. What I'm doing here on YouTube has no bearings on anyone but Walter. But a lot of them feel like I'm talking about them. A lot of them are uncomfortable because, no, I'm talking about the whole entire black gay community, not just you, boo. And a lot of them just are uncomfortable with discussing who they are. So I'm proud of who I am. Because I know I can't change this. I have to love Walter for who he is. And that's the funny part. I'm preaching love, respect, love yourself, be happy with who you are. And y'all don't like it. Respect yourself, protect yourself, love yourself. What's so wrong with that? Something's bizarrely wrong when people look at my videos and they're uncomfortable with them. You're uncomfortable with who you are. It has nothing to do with me. It's on you. I'm very comfortable being Walter. I know who I am and I love who I am. I know I can't change my sexuality. And I'm not going to lie and hide my sexuality. I don't give a damn who knows I'm gay. How could you be so out? How could you discuss stuff like that? How could you tell anyone your criminal past? Why would I hide it? I'm not living in fear. I'm not hiding a damn thing from anyone. I'm not doing that. I'm not climbing into no damn closet. I'm using my voice that God gave me. And see, I've always been an outspoken individual all my life. And for a long time, I kind of hid that side of me because I knew some people didn't like it. Because they want everybody just to fall right in line with the masses and do what everybody else is doing. If you speak out and say something, you're ostracized and criticized. Well, I get a lot of criticism from a whole lot of people. Like I give a rat's ass. The day you niggas show up here and pay my bills and rent and car note and everything else I got over here, I got a whole slew of shit I'm paying for, then I will be concerned. That day has never, ever arrived. Most of you individuals are not doing anything for me. Most of you, none of you. I cannot concern or worry myself or care about why you all don't like what I'm doing here on YouTube. I'm not going to live in fear. I'm not going to live in the shame. I'm not an embarrassed. I don't even embarrass easily. In fact, like I've said before, embarrassment does not apply to me. I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I love Walter. I love what I'm doing here on YouTube. I feel this is my destiny to speak out about all kinds of stuff, not just the black gay community, but the black community as a whole. If we don't say something and speak out and talk about things shaping our lives that are taking place in our communities, then who will? I don't get that. Y'all rather sit back and be silent and say nothing but the whole world is going straight to fucking hell? Does that make sense? Everything's dying all around us. The whole community is just falling off a cliff into an abyss. And we don't want to say nothing. God forbid we offend anyone. Well, I'm going to speak out. And I'm going to say something. And everybody, we all have a voice. YouTube was set up so that you can make your own videos and speak about problems or talk about whatever you want to. And I love YouTube for that because I can use my voice. I'm hoping, I'm praying that maybe some things will change for us. Maybe we'll be able to make some radical changes in our communities by discussing these problems. I read the comments that you all post on my videos. I'm not the only person who's dealing with, who sees the issues that are shaping our community. I'm not the only person who understands that we must speak out and we must say something to correct these problems. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe to my channel and share my videos with family, friends, and enemies like I do. I make sure all my enemies get a copy of these videos. I email them to them so they can sit back and grind their teeth in hate. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel and my videos. It's been a fantastic year so far. And I'm curious to read you all's comments about me using my voice. And I'm curious to know, are you also using your voice? You guys have a great day.